My mom tried to move into my house without asking, so I exposed her lies to the entire family. I bought my first house at 30. It took me years of saving, living with roommates, eating ramen more nights than I'd like to admit, but I did it. 2 bedrooms. One's mine, the other's my office where I work from home 3 days a week. My mom lives about an hour away in the house I grew up in. She's always been independent, never asked for help, always had her life together. When I first moved in, she'd visit maybe once a month. We'd have dinner, she'd sleep in the guest bed, leave the next morning. It was nice. Then it became every other weekend. Still fine. I liked having her around, but then she started showing up on random Tuesdays, then Thursdays, always with an overnight bag, always with an excuse about traffic or being too tired to drive back. 3 months ago, I noticed she'd left a toothbrush in the bathroom, then some pajamas in the closet, then her favorite coffee mug appeared in my cabinet. I didn't say anything because honestly, it felt petty to complain about my own mother staying over. Last Wednesday changed everything. She walks in with a full rolling suitcase, the kind you take on week-long vacations. She doesn't even knock anymore, just uses the key I gave her for emergencies. She starts unpacking in the guest room, and I ask what she's doing. She says, super casually, "I'm just going to leave some things here permanently." You know, basics. Makes more sense than dragging stuff back and forth. I asked her to clarify what she meant by permanently. "Well," she says, not even looking at me, "I've been thinking, my commute to work is killing me, and you have all this space, so I figured I'd spend half the week here, half at my place. Split it 50-50. I just stared at her. She said this like she was suggesting we get Thai food instead of pizza. I told her no, as gently as I could. I said I love her, but I bought this house so I could have my own space, and I'm not looking for a roommate. Her entire face changed. She stopped unpacking and turned to me with this look I hadn't seen since I was a teenager getting grounded. "After everything I sacrificed raising you," she said, "I put a roof over your head for 18 years. I never asked you to pay rent. I fed you, clothed you, and this is how you repay me?" I said, "Mom, I'm grateful for everything you did, but that doesn't mean I owe you my house." She called me selfish. She said I'd changed since buying this place, that I'd become too good for my own family. Then she grabbed her suitcase and left. 10 minutes later, my aunt calls. She's furious. Tells me my mom is crying, that I'm breaking her heart, that family is supposed to help each other. Then my cousin texts, then my uncle. A full family chain of people telling me I'm cruel and ungrateful. So I asked my aunt a simple question. "Did mom tell you why she wants to stay at my place?" Silence. I said, "Did she tell you she's losing her house or something?" My aunt says, "Well, yes. She said she might not be able to afford it much longer." That's when I knew. I texted the family group chat. One message. "Mom owns her house outright, paid off years ago. She has a stable job. She's not being evicted. She's not struggling financially. She just doesn't want to drive an hour anymore and decided my guest room is now hers without asking me first." I attached a screenshot of our county property records showing her house fully paid. The group chat went completely silent. 2 hours later, my aunt replies, "Oh." Then my mom sends me a private text. "You didn't have to embarrass me like that." I replied, "You didn't have to lie to the entire family about me." She hasn't been back since. No apology, no acknowledgement, just radio silence. My uncle called me last week and said, "Yeah, your mom's been pulling this victim thing for years. We just never said anything because, you know, family." My office has never been quieter.